Welcome to another Yu-Gi-Oh! Booster Box opening. We have the Duelist Nexus Booster Box, and this one here, another set that does have the 25th anniversary quarter century rares that you can get out of it, so we definitely want to hope for one here. That is pretty much where most of the value can be found in any of these cards. In this particular set, there are some other cards in it. I did do a little bit of research, even though I don't know that much. That didn't do anything. And that's pretty much where the value is going to be. Like, there's some other cards that are worth a little bit here or there, but not really enough to warrant buying a booster box. So, not even sure what the chances of getting a quarter century. Like, I'm not sure if it's one in a box, one every couple boxes. I don't know. But there are 24 packs in this box, so we'll go ahead and open them all up and see what we get. So we have Evil Tile, Agnimal, Rescue Ace, Preventer, Signs of the Testina, and every pack does come with a holo in this set. So we have Dreaming Reality of Nemalaria. I don't know, man. Same thing, but Emergency, all caps, Greed Jar. Somehow they made a text that's all caps, because it's just like upper and lowercase caps. But this is just all caps, all uppercase caps. Of course, Greed Jar, and then Zeudomosaurus. So we'll keep our holos to the side. Put all kind of the commons over there. I have no idea which side I started with, to be honest. Maybe the right, maybe the left. I don't know. We'll just keep going. The same thing that started the last pack. Synchro World, Rescue Ace Preventer, Split Mirror of the Underworld, Big Winged Baphomet. Oh, that's right. There's like some sort of like Chimera retrain in it. So this is like Baphomet retrain. Very nice. It's kind of cool. Do they have like a Gazelle? Scrap Iron Sacred Statue. The Cuckoo Commanded to Croon. What? Over exaggeration. And a Storage Pod. Everyone needs a storage solution for their stuff. Big Winged Baphomet. It does have the same like attack and defense stats as regular Baphomet, but I'm sure I'm not even sure what it does. Let's see, we have the Conco Spirit Walk, Purely Sherely? Question mark? Beta Evolution Pill, Super Heavy Samurai Security. We have an ultra rare. We have Cosmic, Kassar Dragon, Ultra, Vita Kalanta, Aqua Chorus Round, Nemliria Louvre, and a Greed Jar. So, yeah. These are not opening super nice for me. We have Deidara Bochi, Unchained Soul of Shafar, Cornfield Coral, Split Mirror of the Underworld. We have a Telematech Cladis, super rare, Click and Echo. What the hell is this thing, man? The Cuckoo Commanded Crew, Breath of the Testina, and a Storage Pod. Man, some of these archetypes that they make, like, do they expect people to be able to say these things? Or not? I could be doing a pack trick, but I'm just not. Agnemol Candle, Daidara Bochi, Magic Key Deity, Double-Headed Dino King Rex. Oh, it's kind of like Rex's two-headed King Rex. And we have the Stalos, the Shadowfire Monarch, super rare. Realm Resonance, Diabolica, the Dragonique General, Altergeist, Revitalization, and Unchanged Soul of Shema. I think the entertainment value in me opening Yu-Gi-Oh! is trying to hear me read. And it makes you think I'm illiterate. It makes me think I'm illiterate. We have Million Century Ice Prison, Phoenix Terry, Tower of the Necroworld, Cornfield Codal, Gaia Blaze, The Force of the Sun. And here's a super, New World, Amritara. Sounds like I was saying something else. Q-Belt, the Blade Dragon, doesn't matter. Breath of Testina and Over-Exaggeration. Lord. Bunch of supers and one ultra so far. I didn't familiarize myself with this set enough. We have a Beta Evolution Pill, Double-Headed King Rex. What does this do? If you control no monsters, you can special summon this card from your hand. You can only special summon this card basically once per turn this way. If it is normal or special summoned, you can target one monster on the field with less attack than the total attack of all dinosaur monsters you control. Destroy it. You can only use that effect once per turn. Lord. Million Century Ice Prison, Super Heavy Samurai Security. We have Magnum, the Reliever. Aqua Chorus, Scrap Iron, Small Scuffle, Breath of the Testina. Whew. Behemoth, the King of 100 Battles. Agnemol, Evil Tile, Phoenix Terry. We have it's like a secret rare. Revolution Synchron. I don't know if that's good or not, but it's a secret, so it's the highest rarity one we've gotten. Stardust Worm, Emergency, all caps, Nemlaria, and the Continuing Epic of Charles. Who is Charles? Charles! Alright, let's put that there. Try to make that half back. I think I've only taken one from that half. Just so I have an idea of where I'm at. Because I just got a little reckless and just started picking from either side. Alright, we have Gaia Blaze, The Force of the Sun, Cornfield Codal, New World Formation, Evil Sword Leos, and another Ultra. We have Divine Domain Batistina. Okay. Synchro Overtop, Nemlaria Loop, Breath of Testina, and Realm Resonance. Ooh. Okay, this one, so 9 cards in every pack, one hollow in every one. 49 commons, 26 supers, 14 ultras, and 10 secret rares. The one rarity I hate in Yu-Gi-Oh! And I always have hated it, I played when it came out for years. I hate rare, like regular rare. It's ugly. Just the silver letters, I think it cheap. I never liked it in my deck if I could avoid it. Jurassic Power, Split Mirror, Valance Wave, Greenosaurus. We have Magician of Faithfulness, so not the Magician of Faith, but the Faithfulness. So if you flip this one, you can target one spell in your graveyard, add it to your hand, and special summon one Magician of Faith or Magician of Faithfulness if you're in deck in face-down defense position. Huh. Alright, so it not only does the Magician of Faith thing, but it also can get another one out into the field in face-down defense. That's interesting. It does require a tribute storage pod. I'm sure there's ways to get around that. Unchained Soul, Zoonomosaurus, and Greed Jar. I'm sure there's ways to cheat things out in a certain way in today's Yu-Gi-Oh! That I'm not aware of. I see a 5-star monster with 600 attack, 800 defense that I need to place face down. It's still kind of slow, I imagine, for today's game. It would be fine back in the day, probably, but... Science of Destina, Wheel Synchron, New World Formation, Unchained Soul. We have Ursa Arctic, Polar Star. So we have a Arctic Bear. Okay, Click and Echo, Small Scuffle, Quibelt, and Vita Calanta. We have two, almost through the first half, we have a Secret and 2 Ultras. Jurassic Power, Split Mirror, Gritosaurus, Signs of Testina, Infernoble Knight. That's as far as I'm going to go. Altergeist, The Continuing Epic of Charles, Doomstar Ulka, and Aqua Chorus round. And let's finish. I believe this should be the 12th pack, but could be the 13th. Who knows anymore? It's about half. Love to get a quarter century rare. Wheel Synchron, New World, Unchained Soul, Jurassic Power, and a Manadium Torrid, Stardust Worm, Nemleria, Emergency, and New World Stars. Alright, this is the one I put aside from that stack so I can try to even the stacks. We have Valance Wave, Wheel Synchron, Rescue Ace, Purely Shirley, and a Chimera Fusion. So it's a special fusion card. Let's see, during the main phase, fusion summon 1 fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters in your hand or field as material, including a beast or fiend monster. During your main phase, if this card is in your graveyard and you have a Chimera, the flying mythical beast in your field or in your graveyard, you can activate one of these effects. Add it to your hand or banish the card, and if you do, special summon one Gazelle, the King of Mythical Beasts, and 1 Baphomet. So like the old school one? That sucks. Quibelt, Realm Resonance, Unchained Soul, and Diabolical. Those cards were never very good then. I'm not sure how you can make Chimera better. Like, Yugi made it look good because he was able to always draw Gazelle or Baphomet with polymerization and or all 3 of them all together, and he made it just look like it was very easy, and it's like all that work and it's still not that good of a monster because when it's destroyed you just get one of them back. I don't know, stupid. Finis Beta Evolution, Magic Key, Deity, Wheel Synchron, Sentinel of the Testina. It's another Super, Vita, Scrap Iron, Quibelt, Zoonomosaurus, let's see. Let us see. Have we already had the best hits out of this? Mikano, Evilsaur, Synchro World, Purely Shirley, and another Ultra, Harame, the Manifested Mikanko. Very pretty outfit you got going on there. I'm sure some waifu loving boys love this. You have 0 attack. I don't know what you do. I'm not reading all that. Click and Echo, Over-Exaggeration, New World Stars, Synchro Overtop. And that's the thing with Yu-Gi-Oh, right? I mean, obviously, if you're probably watching this, you like Yu-Gi-Oh! Or you're at least fond of it. it was a lot during GOAT format to know what everything does. It's obviously, like, you know, not only you want to know what things do to build a deck, but also when someone else plays a card, you don't want to have to be like, hey, can I read that? Or you kind of know what to anticipate that someone else could do without reacting. You want to be able to be proactive. And there's just so much text on all these newer cards, man. Double-headed Dino, King Rex, Signs of Testina, Daedara Bochi, Grinosaurus, Giga Cannon. You're finished. It's like a statement. Doomstar, Altergeist, Diabolica, and the Cuckoo, Commander to Crew. That's the most ridiculous thing. Oh, man. I mean, they'll make sets with anything these days. Like, I mean, they release Yu-Gi-Oh! Sets so fast. All right, let's do the pack trick on this one. Let's pretend that there's going to be something good in here. All right. Vita, Greedjar, Nimleria, Storage Pod. I think it was for, like, Pokemon. Ikonko, Magikarp, Unchained Soul, Synchro World, and a Red Eyes Black Meteor Dragon. It's a Red Eyes card. Okay. You can send a level 5 or higher monster card from your hand to your deck, or deck to the graveyard. Special summon this card from your hand. Increase its level by 1 for whatever reason. During your main phase, except the turn this card was sent to the graveyard, you can banish this card from your graveyard. Add 1 Red Eyes Fusion from your deck to your graveyard. You can only use each effective Red Eyes Black Meteor Dragon once per turn. Alright. But anyway, yeah. I mean, they'll make sets about Hungry Burger. So I've seen some people open Yu-Gi-Oh! Packs like that, where they split it down the middle. I've opened lots of Yu-Gi-Oh! Packs, never did that before. It seems weird to me. Let's do that again. Alright, we have Scrap Iron, Doomstar, Continuing Epic of Charles, Stardust Worm, Evil Sore, Finish Terry, Synchro World, Signs of the Testina, and Banishing Trap Hole. So, when your opponent summons a monster with 1500 or less attack, banish that monster with 1500 or less attack face down. Okay. Yeah, we didn't really have that like the other day. Like, things would just be out of play. But, like, in reality, like, once the Chaos Monsters came out, right? Like, just sending things out of play or banishing them it's now, like, definitely referred to as, it's basically just an extra resource. Like, unless it's face down, generally you can get it back. If something's out of play, it should just be out of play. Like, it shouldn't be able to get taken back. Like, it shouldn't be a second graveyard. Click and Echo, Synchro Overtop, Zittomosaurus, Diabolica, Purely Shirley, Gaia Blaze, Behemoth, the King of 100 Battles, Valance Wave, and another secret. We have Sleipnir, the Runic Main. And he can be fusion summoned with 2 Runic monsters, whatever those are. Yay, Runic monsters. We're down to our last 4, so we are running out of time for more things. I don't know what's typical in a box, but we have 2 secrets. Unchained Soul, Wheel Synchron, Evil Tile, Rescue Ace, Mighty Dino King Rex. What does this one do? It's 3200 attack. If this attacking card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, it can make a second attack during the battle phase once per turn. If you control this card that is not summoned this turn, you can target up to 2 monsters your opponent controls and destroy them. Alright, and how many stars does this thing have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? Does that make it like a 3 tribute? What is that? Over-exaggeration, Unchained Soul, Nemleria, and Stardust Worm. I mean, that sounds overpowered to me. It doesn't have much protection. I know what y'all say. Like, it's not protected from any card effects, so it doesn't make it that powerful, but it can sounds like it can certainly destroy a bunch of things just for fun. New World, Magic Key, Beta Evolution, Agnimal, Chimera, the King of Phantom Beasts, ultra rare, and this is 1 beast and 1 fiend, and it does act as Chimera, the flying mythical beast, when it's on the field. So this is definitely the card I saw when looking up this set. Vita, Aquacorus, Doomstar, Continuing Epic of Charles. I believe they have that in the quarter century as well. I don't know which ones they do or don't. Maybe it's all the secrets? Well, no, because that's an ultra. I really don't know how it works. I'm just going to put it that way. But I don't think we're getting one of those today. New World, Grinosaurus, Jurassic Power, Million Century Ice, Altergeist, Paratrator. Yay! Super rare. Storage Pod, Altergeist, New World Stars, and a Synchro Overtop. Alright. Last pack of Duelist Nexus. I don't even know what this is called that's on the front of the pack, so I'm going to call it Nexus Dragon. That's probably what it's called. That's not what it's called, I'm sure. Alright, final one. We did the pack trick. Scrap Iron, Realm Resonance, Small Scuffle, Q-Belt, Balance Wave, Gaia Blaze, Behemoth, the king of 100 battles. Not 99, but 100. Super Heavy Samurai Security. Last pack, last card. It is a super. It's Duelist Genesis. So, alright, well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. There will be more Yu-Gi-Oh! To come soon. But I'll see you guys next time.